And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Derek White. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. We've got DeRozan, Jakob Pirtle out there with Lyles. And it's Mills, and it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Jay. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Jay's got 7 points.
He muscled that one in. Jay unfazed by the physical play inside. Last season, it took some time for the Spurs to gel with the early injuries and new faces. They played their best basketball down the stretch. Took the second-seeded Nuggets to 7 games.
He gets that one. Jay's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
In the back half of last season, the Spurs posting a 9-game winning streak. Steve, what changed for them?
You know, Kevin, for me, they toughened up their defense. They moved Jakob Pirtle into the starting lineup at the 5 position. And they found that chemistry and they got going.
Morris outside, kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Jay outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. A floater. A shot off that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. McGee with the block. Now here's Jay. Tight defense on him. Caldwell Pope pass to Jay. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. A 12-point game. And DeRozan kicks to Mills. Puts up a 3. And it's DeRozan missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Nailed from three-point land. Jay's got 7 now in this quarter.
You need guys who can space the floor for you. Jay can do that and so much more.
Out to the wing, and here's Mills from the arc, but he gets it back. It's good from long range. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. Assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, lately we have seen star players changing teams more often. Shorter contracts, player options. Smitty, is there any downside to any of this?
You know, I think the downside is from a fan standpoint, you get invested in a player and he's moved in like 2 or 3 years. I think it should be where if a player wants to sign a longer-term contract with the organization, that should be a rule in play. But right now with these shorter contracts and player options, there's going to always be a lot of movement.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Morris is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
DeRozan against LeBron. Stolen by McGee. And now James pushing it up. No one back to... Here is Cook. So it's this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Game out there, fellas.
Where push me to the ball. I'm not a ball. I've been popping now. I'll be popping now. You son of a gun. That was a green. I want to forward.
Huddle up, gentlemen. Great win last night. Don't expect our road to get any.
Naya, do you want to see me on YouTube?
Go out there and keep this positive streak going. We need to be a sound defensive team. And that starts with limiting fast break opportunities. All right. Let's get set up and start practice.
Yeah, Daddy?
Hey, stop.
Yeah. I want to see your YouTube video. Elijah, can I see your YouTube video? Elijah. Elijah. That's see. Hi, Elijah. Elijah. Say something. Elijah, I wanted to say that I love you so much. Elijah, I wanted to say that I love you so much. Come down. I'm live, Naya. But how can we sing on this? I'm live, Naya. I like this guitar, you like me, I think it too. I like your background if you show me. I like it, you like me too. On a full one arm.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Die for each other. No new mother. Die for each other. Elijah, stop playing that. I can hear you. No new mother. No more.
Stop doing that. Whoever's doing that.
Aqui no DJ. Yo.